Hey guys, welcome back to this week's video. So, without waiting, he's been out and bought this. At least the land is useful for something. So, as always, it is a beautiful sunny evening and Dan's in the garage. But this time, I didn't even get a chance to finish uploading or editing the video before Dan's gone out and bought a new engine.
Brand new, second hand.
New to you.
New to me.
New to me.
New to me.
So, as you can see, we have a replacement engine. And this is what's left of the current one. It's looking a bit toothless. Or engineless. Dan, would you care to explain?
It's nearly out.
It is, I can clearly see that.
So, everything's disconnected. I've decided I prefer our turbo, so we're keeping that. Just going to undo the drive shaft at the back now. And then we've got bell housing bolts, and that should pretty much be it. Let's crack on.
I just want to take a quick moment to show just how good our Barney is. Who's a good boy. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Oh!
Okay, so question. Is the fuel pump coded to the vehicle? I've done one of these once and it didn't start. And then I had to take the fuel pump off and put the original fuel pump off the original engine onto it to get it to start because it kept having immobilizer problems. So the person who bought the engine off said that basically they're not coded, but he said it's up to you whether you want to chance it.
Okay, so if anybody out there has fitted a JTD 2.3 litre JTD Fiat Ducato engine before and knows, is the fuel pump coded or not coded, can you drop us a message in the comments below, or by all means email us or contact us directly, however you want to get in touch. That would be amazing. And once again, if you've liked this video and you want to see more, make sure you hit that thumbs up icon and that bell icon and stay in tune to see the next episode.
I'm glad it's a nice cool day.
Oh, it's a lot cooler now than it was, and you are in the shade. I'd much rather be over there in the sun.
You go over there, don't
I would, but I'm cameraman.
Cameraman.
Camera woman, is that better?
Something you want to tell me?
Really? Believe it when I say it. Okay, now it's it.
You believe me now, Lee?
Yeah, now it looks like it's going to fall out.
Yes.
Well, you know, for next time.
I would say is, I've just got to put it up. Oh, really feeling this.
I'm curious to see how you're going to get it out without losing it down the slope, if I'm honest.
We'll work on that. Basically, there's so many things that are botched on this engine.
I'm curious to see the writing on the back of it, if I'm honest.
There's lots of honests.
Why? I know, but it says 2011. It's a 2014 van. So how does that work?
So, just to recap, my plan was to leave the gearbox behind and just pull the engine out, but there's not enough clearance to get it out, so I've had to drop the gearbox as well. Which is just the most awkward way of doing it. But my plan was to just pop the engine out to one side. The only thing I'll say is it'll go back together easier.
Can I quote you on that?
Oh, better have. Ooh. Can you move that box and things? Just slide them out the way. So I'm going to lift the wheels up that way. This is one of the hottest days.
Yours. Nothing like glutton for punishment. Barney, here. Here. Sit down. Good boy.
That's
Good
close.
boy. I did say.
It's going to be fun getting this new engine in.
I know.
Let's go back in.
You immobilised it in like the worst place possible. Good dog. Is it wrong? I might move the van back to put the engine in. I think it would be sensible to move the van back to put the engine in, because you're not going to be able to do it on that angle, I don't think.
Is that going to miss the car?
Depends if it's swaying or not. If it stops swaying, it might do. Stop. Pull it over a bit. There's a little hanger on this side. Right, that'll clear.
Go for that.
I wouldn't be letting go of that.
Why? You go down there once.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to have to move the van that way around.
I think so.
Pop the wheels back on it and just move it back. I want it this way now, aren't we?
I think the title of this video needs to be Where There's a Will, There's a Way. Okay, yeah, Dan's hurt himself a little bit with this one, unfortunately. Not sensible.
Oh,
Oh my God.
need another broccoli.
Under your toolbox. As I say, I'm more concerned about the axle stand on the right than I am the one on the left.
Safe as houses. Small house.
I was going to say, I'm not convinced.
Okay, done. Yes, there's you have to stay in there.
Good. So it's the moment of truth. Dan has spent the second hottest day of the year building an engine and putting an engine back in.
Yeah.
And
so it's our new time belt kit, new water pump, all built back up. Just put the gearbox oil in, just give it an oil change. I'm pretty much done apart from obviously the front end, and there's a clip that goes on here that's flew off somewhere. So I've got to find that. But I have flicked the key over to check it turned over, but it didn't quite start. So the fuel should be prime now. So let's see if it starts up. It's shaky.
you put all the bolts in. Well, it runs at least. You happy?
I haven't calibrated the injectors yet.
Ah,
Wonder if that's why.
possibly. Do you want me to go and get the diagnostics?
Yeah, I think you can do that one.
Can I? We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss the next episode. See you next time. I just want to take a quick moment to show just how good our Barney is. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Oh.